Welcome back to Seahawks Coast to Coast. I am Joe Stevens. To my left is Zach. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be back. I'm super excited for the show.
That intro song sucked. I saw you
It
dancing
is
to it.
my favorite.
Do you actually like it, or you just?
Yeah, I'm jamming to it, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure. Um. Anyways, we haven't spoke in 2 weeks and 1 day. Just so you guys know, all the 0 people watching right now. But when you come by later, our shows will be Wednesdays from now on. Correct?
Yep.
Okay. Um. So yeah, how was your 2 weeks? Anything exciting happen?
I mean, I do some iRacing stuff on the side, and so was able to get invited to another league, and so thanks for the change from Tuesdays to Wednesdays. That's my fault. So, but yeah, really, it's been sort of free agent watch and pretty cool pickups from the Seahawks. So we certainly have a lot to talk about. And I watched your show yesterday. You got body slammed by a toddler, so that's
yeah,
all comes with the territory.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. Also, I did not shower after work today, so it looks like I have black eyes. I just have grease on my face. They didn't punch me in the face; they just scratched me. So, yeah. No, I'm not. Like I said, I'm not sure. It was either an infant or a toddler that scratched my nose. I have no idea. I was asleep, so. But yeah, it's like dogs with baby teeth. Like I don't think I've ever seen a stronger set of nails and sharper set of nails than a 1-year-old kid.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely. It's terrifying.
It's like they don't break, they break your skin. That's what happened to me.
Yep.
So, but yeah. We had a couple signings since we've been on, right? Cooper Kupp happened after we got off. I mean, I don't know if I said this last time, but our team is getting a lot wider. Like a lot wider. I don't know if I like it or trust it, but it's just, I don't know. It's kind of cool bringing Cooper Kupp, but it's not really a needle mover for me. I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, given where he's been in terms of injury history, and then just like the year that he had last year, you kind of look at that signing and you go, well, I mean, a veteran presence, kind of a feel-good story for homegrown Washington fans. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Not really. I mean, so I forgot that we haven't been on since this happened. Here's my gripe. You've been to Washington before, correct? Do you know where Yakima is?
Yes.
Yeah, east, southeast of where I am, or of Seattle, right? And a lot of these national people are like, "Oh, he's coming home to Seattle." I'm like, "No, he's not." I mean, he might as well lived in Portland. But no, I get it. But just people are acting like he's going to live in his childhood home and then drive to the game. It's not like they're acting like he went to like Garfield High School or something like that. So, I don't know. It's kind of cool, I guess. And plus, it's payback for Bobby Wagner. That's what I think.
Yes. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it works. Hopefully, if he catches for 800 yards, will you be happy?
Yeah, sure.
Depending on how JSN performs, obviously.
Exactly. I mean, you're not bringing in Cooper Kupp hoping he's the number one, right? Not on this team. So
no.
And with new OC, you don't really know. I mean, I think we like to think we have a decent idea of where we're going on offense. So, I mean, wide receiver, like any wide receiver moves, that's not what's getting us excited, right? We want blocking tight ends. We want good offensive linemen. And
speaking of which, the offensive linemen have not came.
Mhm.
I don't think we've signed any. And to be fair, I'm fine with that. The guy, I think it was Will Fries, who wouldn't do a physical before we gave him a 5-year contract. I agree with that. I don't know what your feeling is with that one. They must have saw something from Tevin Jenkins that they did not like because he left without a contract in his hand. And I'd rather, like, personally, I know people don't trust John with the offensive line, and neither do I, but I'd rather have them be cautious than uh, just throw money around like it doesn't matter.
I agree. And I want to be selfish, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. I do like the Eric Saubert signing. He's one of the better blocking tight ends out there. So, I mean, that's a step in the right direction. I am a bit afraid that just means we're going to see a little bit less of AJ Barner, which I'm really, really high on.
I don't think we're going to see less of AJ Barner. I think he's
cool.
the tight end.
Yeah, well, I'm cool with getting rid of Noah Fant now. So, I mean, I've been cool with that, but now I'm really cool with that because now you're in a situation where Barner can step in, be the guy, and then you have the blocker behind him who is younger and
not Pharaoh
knows
Brown.
what he's doing. Not Pharaoh Brown. And yeah, I think that creates a bit more options. So I wouldn't be surprised. You know, we see something packaged here with Fant moving on in terms of
what could we get?
End room.
What could we get for Fant? That'd be a cut, right? Or like a 6th round.
Yeah, I mean, this team's not above acquiring 6th and 7th round draft picks, so I think that'd be right up their alley.
It just sucks because you see such potential with Fant. Like, for example, the big example was that Giants game from 2 years ago where Drew Lock came in and threw an 80-yard touchdown to Noah Fant. Well, it was like 2 air yards, and Noah Fant had the rest of the 78. So you see promising things like that, but it's just like he'll be silent, radio silent for like 6 games. Yeah. And then one game he'll have like 60 yards, which is good for a tight end, but I kind of want to see like 40 yards every game. That'd be kind of nice. Consistency. And I feel like Barner was more consistent. We saw him more consistently, especially towards the latter half of the season. Yep. If my memory serves me right. I don't know. Brady Russell. 2. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
We got Wes Welker 2.0. I don't know if you saw that.
Is that River
Craycraft?
Yeah.
I just saw a photo of him. Haven't watched any tape. I don't ever watch tape, by the way. I watch like highlights. So don't get me wrong, guys. Or I mean, I'm lying. Sorry. I only watch critical film of these guys. I only watch the all 22. No, like I said, our team is getting wider, and I'm not sure what is wrong with. I'm not sure what. Sorry. Anyways, it's kind of bizarre to me as before. But yeah, we got Wes Welker 2.0. I'm assuming that's exactly who he looks like in a Miami Dolphins uniform. So hopefully we're the Patriots and River Craycraft can be Wes Welker and he can have a nice career here.
Yeah. Steven Sims also added to the wide receiver room.
I saw that. He's kind of like a return guy, right?
Yep.
Which we didn't need. I think Chenault, they bring him back. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
LaVisca.
Yeah. No. Might as well be bringing DJ Dallas back. But I kind of like the wide receiver room now. It's sort of sneaky. And
don't.
Yeah, I think they got a lot of upside, and with all them sneaky whites, and
okay. I'm glad you verified because I was like, stop, don't. It's a very gritty wide receiver room, is what I've been
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, lots of
Versus
athleticism and
sneaky athleticism.
sneakiness.
A lot of guys, a lot of guys that are the first people in, last ones to leave.
High character guys.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyways, we need to quit. God, I was next to so during one of the games last year, I was sitting right next to this black guy, and I don't think he got it. It took him like for me to say it 2 times. I think it was Barner that caught pass, and I go, boy, that was a gritty catch. And by the second time, he totally got it. And then another white guy caught a pass, and he tapped me on the shoulder and he goes, boy, that was a nice gritty play right there. That guy's a gym rat. And I was like, yes.
I just at this time every year, man, that narrative comes about, and it's so annoying. And
well, they don't stop it. It's like
I know.
I thought we came pretty far. One time, one of the Lions players was like, Geno Smith, sneaky athletic, and I was like, no way. I was like, if I would close my eyes and not know who Geno Smith was, that's not who I'm picturing. Okay, enough with this crap. Any moves on the defense that I forgot about? Did DeMarcus Lawrence get signed before or after we talked?
After.
Okay.
So that's
how do you
cool.
feel about that one?
I think it's pretty cool. I'm scared that Murphy's gonna sort of be forgotten about, but
no, dude, he won't.
I'm scared, but I really like the signing. It just sounds like it's going to be a high rotational defense.
Mm-hmm.
So keep guys fresh and try to prevent injury. So,
but that's what works for that McDonald style defense.
Yeah,
I mean, look at the guys with the sack numbers in Baltimore when he had it. It's like Kyle Van Noy, who I thought retired, had like double-digit sacks. Mike McDonald's defense got Jadeveon Clowney, double-digit sacks. I don't think it's the name. I really think it's the scheme with him, which, like I said, I'm not a guru or anything. I'm not going to tell you what he's doing stunt-wise, but I'm telling you it works. They get to the quarterback.
One guy that I think we should really pay attention to is D'Anthony Bell. And he's a strong safety. He's going to be brought in, going to serve kind of as that third rotational safety, really stack the box. Like that's the McDonald kind of, run defense and try to get super uber athletic guys. There's not a lot of like tape or highlight on him, but in terms of like upside, he really hasn't had a ton of playing time, but this is a guy who, when he's on the field, he makes his time count. So it's like those kinds of players I get really excited over. It's like, man, like what would he look like in an expanded role in a position of need where we're like, okay, like this adds one, depth, and two, like he is uber athletic and a bit of a thumper back there. Cleveland.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah, you're right. I didn't dig into it at all. Sorry.
Yeah, he's a bit of a thumper, and I really think like we're really starting to see the McDonald shift on defense now. Like we got to see it a little bit during the season, of course, with those roster moves where we're like, this is what we expect out of linebackers, and so the linebacker group was changed. Now we're sort of seeing it more like, all right, depth defensive line means we're going to rotate our stars in and out, and that'll be great. And in the safety room, now it's like, okay, now we're looking for high quality players from top to bottom on the chart. We're probably going to be using them more. This is going to be a defense that demands a lot from players, no matter where you are on the depth chart. And that is so exciting because I think that's a smart way to build a football team. And
well, it's a true always compete mentality, right? And I know we got tired of hearing Pete say that, but at some point with Pete Carroll, it was not always compete anymore. It turned into compete until you get paid, and then no one's going to come after your job.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a problem that we had with Pete. I think that's why he's one of the best college coaches. If you give Pete Carroll 4 years, just 4 years of Pete Carroll, like, you're like, wow, this guy's the best coach of all time. But it's after that, after the welcome kind of wears off, I think they kind of quit competing. But this guy is kind of no BS, right? Mike McDonald's kind of no BS. So I think you can't really walk over him like you could walk over Pete.
I agree.
Yeah. Anything else going on? Offseason buzz. I really hope Aaron Rodgers retires. I think that would be the funniest thing of all time.
Nope. I'm waiting. This PA boy is waiting because I got too many friends who are Pittsburgh Steelers, and I want to watch it. I want to watch Aaron Rodgers in a Pittsburgh Steeler uniform and burn that team to a crisp. And
dude,
I'm here for it.
I just think it'd be funny because you saw Russ signed with the Giants yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be so hilarious. Obviously, the Steelers' only plan is Aaron Rodgers, right? I mean, there's nobody else out there. Trey Lance just signed with the Canadian Football League today. I don't know if you saw that. So he's off the board. There's no one. Even the Zach Wilsons have been signed. The Jameis Winstons have been signed. You know, everybody's gone.
Tim Boyle. I saw Tim Boyle got signed again.
I didn't
miraculously.
Exactly. Tim Boyle, Lion legend, right? He was a Lion. Maybe. I don't know. I think Tim Boyle was. No, Tim Boyle was a Jet or a Lion.
He's been a lot of different things. So,
but okay. Think about this. Steelers fans, after Aaron Rodgers decides, hey, I'm playing for Minnesota or I'm playing for nobody. And then they have Mason Rudolph. And everybody's like, that was the plan? The plan was just to wait until draft time for Aaron Rodgers for him to decide that, hey, listen, I'm either playing for Minnesota or nobody else. And they're thinking, okay, well, this sucks because we traded second round pick and paid DK Metcalf $30 million a year to have Mason Rudolph throw him the football. So I don't know. I think it'd be hilarious.
I'm cool with whatever. Both mean destruction. So I'm here for it.
I want to see a team just have a plan, just blow up in their face. It's more comical for me. I get the Rodgers thing will blow up in their face if they do sign him, regardless, because of the fact that I don't think he's very good. I think he kind of sucks. But it would just be hilarious to see them go all in on one guy and just let everybody leave. Fields leave, Russell leave, everybody that was available just go, and then they're stuck with Mason Rudolph with no backup.
I'm here for it.
What do you want to get into? You want to do mock draft?
Well, before that, I wanted to ask, earlier, I think it was this past week, DK Metcalf sat down with Michael Robinson.
I didn't watch it.
Lynch. Oh, it was so good.
I couldn't watch it.
Well, there was a lot said.
Fill me in.
And he revealed kind of like the reasons why he left and demanded a trade. And it all boils down to basically Tyler Lockett and the fact that Seattle wasn't loyal to Lockett. He's like, I'm not here for that. He's my boy. And so he demanded a trade. And I found that really interesting just because he also says that Seattle parting ways with Tyler Lockett was not a out of the blue, like everybody knew in the building pretty much from the quarter way mark of the year.
No shit.
Lockett wasn't coming back. Yep.
So what's
so he left
what?
anyway. I don't know.
It's good. Let's be honest. The Seahawks did not want to pay him $30 million a year. He wanted $30 million a year. That's why he left.
Yep.
Sorry. And that's fine. Get your money. Get your money. That's the reason why I couldn't stand Russell is because it wasn't just money with Russell. It was fame, notoriety. I want to win one by myself with Russell. If it's just money with DK, that's fine. It doesn't bug me. If it's just money with Geno, that's fine. It doesn't bug me. And it wasn't a long, drawn-out 3-year process of trading a guy with a no-trade clause. Sorry. I don't know. The DK trade really does. I have no hard feelings for DK. I don't know about you. Well, you kind of did towards the end of him being here.
Yeah. But I wanted him gone before he wanted gone himself. So...
yeah, but
but I found his reasonings like very puzzling because it was nothing about Geno Smith. And one of the subplots of why he was so upset with the organization as a whole. So buckle up because this gets wild. Is him and Lockett would continue the tradition, so to speak, that Russ had with like player-led meetings, and they would study film together and break down what was going on in terms of game planning. And I very quickly found out that with this new regime, they don't care. And it like you can tell them what you found, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to implement it. And he got so frustrated with how him and Lockett were putting in the time in the wide receiver group to scheme against individuals, not necessarily a personnel group, but one-on-ones who they're going up against and trying to find weaknesses and whatnot. And it falling on deaf ears. He's like, screw it. Like, it was that way all the time, and now it's not. I'm done, and I'm not doing it again. And I found that pretty interesting. It's like, dude, new management.
Obviously, last time, sorry, you could have played a little better last time. Not just you, DK, but you have had some drops. Maybe if you played a little bit better, like I said, not DK Metcalf, but just the team as a whole. Maybe if you guys played better, you wouldn't have a new regime. Your coach wouldn't have got fired. You know, sorry, if you weren't mediocre, your coach wouldn't have got fired. If you guys played like you were supposed to, your coach wouldn't have got fired. I don't know. You had all the freedom in the world, and now that you lost it, you're pissed off, but you underperformed. So, and I think DK underperformed his whole time here, with the exception of the 2020 season, the COVID year, where really the first half of the season, Russell Wilson we were letting Russ cook until the Arizona game when he threw like 3 interceptions, and then we were not letting Russ cook anymore. But you remember the Giants game that year? He just figured us out. They're like, oh, shoot, if we just cover over the top, these guys can't really do anything at all. And I don't know. Sorry. I don't know if that made sense, but it's like you have freedom. Yeah, I don't know.
And you know, we did talk about that in terms of going over to Mike Tomlin. And it's like how like you have been a Pete guy your whole career. He's given you all the freedom and latitude you could possibly ask for. Here comes Mike McDonald, a new way of doing things. You clearly don't like it, which he came out and said that this new regime isn't giving him what he thinks is owed to him. And now you're going to the Pittsburgh Steelers where like there's none of that. Like you will do what Tomlin says. And that's it. Like I think that's part of the reason why Russ wasn't even considered to go back to Pittsburgh. There's been rumors about him and the
I
offensive
heard
coordinator
that.
clashing, and because it's a different culture. Like all these Pete guys were spoiled through their
No,
whole career,
and then they
and
leave.
then they go to the
Remember,
real world.
yeah. So Michael Bennett trashed Pete leaving. Michael Bennett trashed Pete, and then basically begged to come back, and we didn't sign him back. When he got released by, I don't remember. He played for the Eagles and then the Patriots, but anyways, he got released by one of them, and was like, "I'd love to come back to Seattle. We don't want you. You trashed us leaving the door." And obviously, he's still around the program, or he was still around the program when Pete was coaching, but we didn't sign him. There are so many guys that left. Byron Maxwell, Bruce Irvin. A lot of them, most of them left on good terms, but like even the ones that leave on bad terms, they realize how terrible it is other places and how good they have it. And then they want to come back.
Yeah. Yeah. And now the problem is I don't, and like, in my opinion, and I think you agree, like the people, like that culture doesn't exist in Seattle anymore. So you're not like, there is, I think we are past the age of people wanting to come back because, oh, this is my safe and cozy place. Like McDonald has
No.
come in and is like, this is how everybody else operates, dudes. Like, we're just going to do it our way. And those players hate it. Like, DK hated it. And now, good luck. Because unless if you're going to Las Vegas, you're not going to find that anywhere else in the NFL.
No, not even Shanahan, who's kind of cozy with his players. He's still an asshole.
Yeah.
McVay. I don't know. There's only one Pete Carroll. And I feel like people who have tried to copy Pete Carroll's plan of this fun, energetic guy, they just look corny because it's not real, right? Just like the Bill Belichick wannabes too.
Yeah.
It's corny. It's not real, so no one respects that. Maybe people want to be like Mike McDonald later, right? No one's gonna, I don't. It's just hard. It's hard. And like I said, the players did it to themselves. You had freedom. You smoked cigars in the locker room after missing the playoffs. Yeah, it's just not really going to fly anymore. Did that bug you, by the way? We haven't.
Oh, yeah.
It bugged you?
Yeah.
It didn't really bug me that much. If they would have lost the game, for sure, it would have irritated the shit out of me. The fact that they won the game, there was nothing they could do. It didn't really irritate me. Want to get to the mock draft, or you got anything else?
Yeah, we can get to the mock draft.
It's on Zach's computer, because my computer will just die basically if we use it on mine. My internet sucks so bad. All right.
This is cool. So this is NFL Draft Buzz, and we're gonna enter the draft and see what happens. So we have everything on warp speed, so we're gonna have to pay attention to what actually is going on.
Wait, no, which team are you gonna choose? The Seahawks?
I did. I thought I did.
Just click Seahawks on the right. You can't see where I'm pointing my finger. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I did this already. Well, okay, let me go back. We're gonna reset everything. Sorry. I thought I clicked Seattle. I preset this. So I was ready to go. All right, warp speed. We'll do random 2.
What's random 2?
I don't know. It's random factor of CPU selections. Regular trade, CPU to CPU. We want those.
Yeah.
So many advertisements. Seahawks. I will be forever the advertisement blocker. Trade chart.
No, they're coming back stronger than ever.
All right, enter draft. Now we should.
Yeah.
Draft tracker. Start draft. We were here before and we just didn't do anything. All right.
Obviously, we would take this if this was a real trade, but we need to just not do dumb trade.
Oh, come on. Ivan Pace. Come on. What are we doing here? Let's take a look. Hey, look, we get a card.
Dude, just look at, like, obviously we would take these.
All right. We'll reject it.
Okay, my guy's gone. Oh, no, he's not.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Tyler you know
Warren
who we're taking.
You. All right, let's take a look and see what actually happens. So Cam Ward goes 1.
The storm started.
Oh
So,
no!
Just bear with me. It was loud as fuck or frick outside. Whatever. Sorry.
Shedeur Sanders goes to Cleveland. Abdul Carter goes to the Giants. Travis Hunter to the Patriots.
That looks pretty normal. Look at that. Can you believe Jackson Dart, 13th overall? To the Dolphins. Tua's hurt. Tua's still hurt, I guess.
I mean, I'm not overly shocked. I am disappointed. All right. Let's take a look here. We are not taking Tyler Warren. We just talked about our tight end room. Nah.
Oh, dude, come on. That's a generational tight end, though. That's different.
Yep. And we're going to let him go.
I hate you, but...
A lot of analysts are saying that this is a pick, but we just picked up that kid from the Browns. So
yeah, but that's a first-round pick. We got to be sure.
Let's go where we should be going.
Gray Zabel or Tyler Booker?
Yeah, I've seen a lot on Tyler Booker. Let's check out his profile here. This is kind of the
deuces in that photo.
Yeah, 80 or 90 percentile in pass blocking, 72 in run blocking. What jumps off the tape is Booker's games evolved under 2 different offensive systems. He's got conventional wisdom of a power run blocker. His pass protection outshines his run blocking, which is, I mean, given the state of college football, that's pretty stock. I think we should go with Tyler Booker.
Or Gray Zabel. I don't care. Either one.
Boom.
Even though Tyler Warren was still there. Ooh, this is where I go Tate Ratliff. Never mind.
Take a look. Oh, man. So many ads and scrolly things.
That's just the second round there.
Yeah, that's okay. All right.
Go to
who you look. Oh, yeah. Oh. No
Tyler
Warren.
Take him. Take him right now. He's there at pick
and he's here. Oh my goodness!
This is not an accurate job. Okay,
I'll throw you a bone.
Tyler Warren.
I'll throw you a bone. All right, there goes Tyler Warren. Hey, we get some trade offers.
Reject this.
Man, we can't. What a shame. We're missing out on Tommy Tremble because we drafted Tyler Warren. What a shame. Jamal Hill from the Texans. All right. I'll reject all them. Get ready. Goodbye advertisement. What in the world? All right. Let's take a look at this guy's draft profile because I've seen a lot, and he's actually just got a special invite from the Seahawks.
Oh, really?
Yes. So it does look like he can definitely wind up being our first round draft pick, which I'm shocked that he is still here. Take a look here. What started out as emergency substitution in 2022 evolved to one of the most impressive 3-year runs by a defensive back in Gamecock history. He racked up 244 tackles and 6 interceptions across 37 games with 36 starts to his name. His junior campaign proved particularly special where he earned unanimous first-team All-SEC honors while terrorizing opponents' offenses with 4 interceptions, including 2 pick sixes that showcased his playmaking flair. Shows natural route recognition skills and man coverage, particularly when matching up against tight ends, where his length becomes a serious weapon. And this is a big reason why I feel like he can be a great fit here. We really struggled against tight ends, and he really fits the bill.
We've struggled against tight ends since Mike Holmgren's been the head coach of the Seahawks. I mean,
like 6'3", 220, big thumper guy.
And he played linebacker.
Yeah,
it said in high school. You know what's actually kind of cool about this guy is the fact that you didn't see transfer anywhere, which is usually crazy for a first-round defensive back. Usually they went to 3 schools by the time they were first-round draft pick.
The former Yellow Jacket, yes, he did transfer.
No, he didn't. In high school, that was his team.
Really?
Yeah. And he's from South Carolina. I don't think he went to Georgia Tech.
Oh, in high school. Yeah, look at you go. Look at you reading.
I read. Yeah, I read that. I learned. Dude, there's an ad. You should get rid of that. I'm fine with taking him right here, to be honest. Or we could explore a realistic option, but we already got Tyler Warren in the second round.
What? We're in the second round? We have to draft a running back then. I mean, it is the way. Oh, Trayvon Henderson's still here. That's pretty cool.
You know who I was confused? So you watched college football last season too. Remember how Ollie Gordon was supposed to be like the Heisman winner? And now he's on the board, but way down.
Tate Ratledge is still here.
Yeah, that was another one that I've been seeing the Seahawks getting later too, is Tate Ratledge.
All right. Let's get the safety. Boom.
Yeah, we should probably screenshot this draft and be like, look at what we did. Would you approve?
Oh, yeah. I'm willing to put myself on the internet like that.
You guys
I'm sure those conversations will be very civil.
I got Shador Sanders in the 7th round. You guys think this is right?
I got Tyler Warren here. All right, we are in the 3rd round, pick 82. Taking a look.
We need linebacker and quarterback, dude.
Still says we need linebacker.
And this is where we take Will Howard, quarterback, Ohio State. No. He's gone. Take Milrow, dude.
I've seen Tyler Sow as a late draft pick.
Yeah, I've seen that too. People really like him. Don't take Will Rogers. That's a
Will Rogers, the boy coming home.
No, he's from Mississippi. He's not coming home.
That's what the media will say.
I'd take Milrow out of all those guys. Jared Wilson would be a freaking
center.
Center.
That would be.
We'd have guards and center from the SEC.
Let's take a look. High percentile in passing and rushing, so that would be good.
We watched all this. We watched all this guy's tape, guys, too. You guys should know that before we came on.
6'3", 310. Nice.
Who was this pro comp? Joey Hunt? Or I'm just kidding. Who would you want to take here?
A center.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing.
Middling arm strength. So this is his weakness. Middling arm strength creates access points for powerful defensive tackles. You can get to his chest before he establishes control and pass protection sets. Inconsistency on blocks. I mean, college, that's pretty much any lineman's. Gets caught flat-footed against the defensive line.
Lacks true knockback power.
Simply not a people mover. Well, I mean, that's fine. I just want a center that can get the ball to the quarterback at this point.
Quality starter with the right coaching.
The film shows a
know.
cerebral lineman whose upper half technique exceeds his anchor and drive. His feet get him wherever he needs to go, but lacks raw power to consistently move defenders against their will. I think this would be like a really Seahawk pick. Like, he screams like, if we could just coach him, we could get that raw ability out of him.
That's what we don't want anymore.
Well,
this
is how we draft. So
center, this guy's going to be playing swing tackle and come August. He's a center in college, so he might play defensive line.
And Jake Majors.
I like the Jake Majors. Yeah, that's who I picked in a.
High pass blocking technique. Jeez.
Yeah. Want to give a shout out to my 49er friend, David McNiner. I'm not sure that's legally his actual last name, but we'll go with it. I'm just kidding.
Don't be shocked if Majors outplays his draft position once he lands on a team that understands what he brings to the table. He won't ever be the guy who consistently moves Pro Bowl, nose tackles off the ball, but in today's NFL, his pass protection chops and mental processing are worth their weight in gold. I've got a third-round grade on him, but with his pass protection skills and football IQ, some teams getting a potential long-term starter if they can scheme around his limitations in the run game. I don't know if this is a McDonald's fit.
The last one was pretty anti-run game, though, too. I don't know. I'd just go with the last guy.
Seth McLaughlin.
Nah. Which is crazy. Like I said, guys, everybody that's watching, we watched the film on all these guys. We're just reading these out loud for you. We already knew all this stuff.
Achilles tear. Can't get him.
I could have told you that. I knew it.
Oh, okay.
I watched the tape of him tearing his Achilles.
Oh, devastating stuff.
Who are we picking? Are we picking the Jared Wilson?
Yeah, I think so. Let's draft Wilson. Let's try to fend off the ad brigade. All right.
Let's get some more ads in here.
We find stop it. They hear you. We are now in the third round still. Okay. Let's go back to best player available. Jared Ivey, defensive edge. Just taking a look at best player available at the moment.
Jaden Milroe. Now's where we pull it. Yeah. What?
No. We have Sam Darnold, dude. He's our guy.
Yeah, for now.
Forever and ever.
My power might go out soon, by the way. So if I disappear, my power's out. Just a forewarning.
Okay. Well, I will still be here, I guess. I don't know how this works, so maybe the whole thing will die. I don't know.
I don't think so, because I've been kicked off here before. No, not Kobe Bryant. We don't need two Kobe Bryants.
Actually, you said that. He was invited to a Seahawk workout. Where is he?
Right there.
There he is. Yep. He's been invited. I mean, they are looking at him. So
are we taking Jalen Milroe or Riley Leonard this round?
Let's see what he brings to the table.
A name?
Run defense.
In a cornerback. He plays cornerback.
99% run defense. I mean, that's what this team wants.
Dude, is there a guy named Michael Jordan or LeBron James possibly in the draft as well?
I don't know. Maybe.
You should try that Irvin Johnson. I heard he's out of Michigan State. I heard he's supposed to be pretty good. They call him Magic. What are we thinking here? I'm thinking a trade.
You're thinking a trade? What kind of line out?
Nah. I don't like his haircut. That's
6'4". I mean, we need a big guy.
Is he 6'4" with his hair like that, or is he 6'4"?
Oh, dude, man.
His hair looks like a soft serve from McDonald's.
Oh my goodness, that is hysterical.
Really, he's 5'3".
Good route runner, 82 deep threat.
How much do you weigh? 225.
222. Big guy. Super athletic. Oh yeah, look at that. Jumps well too, having a 10.6 on the broad jump, posted a 40-inch vertical in 2022. He had 29 receptions for 392 and 2 touchdowns. Former high school quarterback, has incredible arm strength. He can throw it further than all TCU QBs. He threw it for about 20 yards further.
Shut up. I thought you just made that up.
No.
He can throw it farther than all TCU quarterbacks.
Brings running back vision and instincts to the screen game, setting up blocks and finding cutback lanes like a natural ball carrier. I like this fit.
And his hair looks like a soft serve. So
hands are a major concern. Blocking effort and technique are well below NFL standards. He struggles with
effort. The problem is effort is what I have a problem with, and I feel like that's kind of what a Mike Macdonald led team might have a problem. It's not the blocking technique; it's the problem. It's the blocking effort.
First round talent with day 3 polish makes Williams one of the most fascinating evaluations. The gap between his athletic traits and technical refinement suggests a focused development plan will be crucial. While he might not be ready for a full throttle or for a full route tree immediately, his ability to stress defenses vertically and create with the ball in his hands will demand defensive attention from day one. Foundation is there for a dynamic offensive weapon. He just needs time and coaching. Look, I think our wide receiver room is ready for a guy like this. There's not a lot of pressure. He can be a special teams guy if you really need him to be. But at the end of the day, big upside.
And look, I found this photo of him on Google.
I like him.
Okay, take him. What's his name? Savion Williams?
Savion Williams. All right. Let's see. I really want to know what happened around the draft, but it's just so hard to follow.
Keep going. I think Turd Ferguson is gone.
Nope. That guy from Texas left.
Look, Turd Ferguson.
Turd.
Have you ever seen his injury against the Huskies? Where he was down holding his left knee with 30 seconds left and then hops up and all of a sudden his right knee is hurt. He forgot which knee he hurt to save time.
What a turd.
Yeah, Turd Ferguson.
All right.
Did we pick Kobe Bryant or not?
No, but we could have Kobe King. Oh man.
The need's not there though.
But I want him.
Malachi Morris would be an interesting pickup at safety if we didn't already pick Nick Imanwari.
Yeah.
Take a look at whoever I just said because I forgot. The Alabama safety, Malachi Moore. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the guy who wouldn't come off the field earlier in the season. Born in Houston, Tennessee. Wow.
Before a season-ending injury following the Auburn game, but not before cementing his legacy as one of Alabama's reliable defensive backs. So he's coming off of an injury.
I think there was one of them with an attitude problem. I think it might be Alabama DB won't.
Yeah, medical history raises some eyebrows, dealt with various injuries throughout his career, including a concerning head injury in 2014. Or 2024. Goodness gracious. Come on, read.
Yeah, here's what so I was right. Malachi Moore drew an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty and refused to come off the field after an outburst in the waning moments of the Crimson Tide's loss to Vanderbilt. Moore later yelled and threw his mouthpiece across the field before kicking the ball after the officials placed it. Alabama tried to sub him out, but he refused to come off the field. That's how I knew his name. Go to quarterback. It's going to be exciting. Here's where we find our Riley Leonard of the draft. Okay, take him.
Guy.
I'm fine. Tyler Show, I take him.
I want to see if he's available down here.
Okay, so we take Riley Leonard now as the safe bet from Notre Dame.
No. It says linebackers in need.
Okay, take Kobe King. I've seen a few people take Kobe King. He looks like did you ever watch wrestling when you were a kid?
Look at this. Trade offers.
Let's see what we got. Next.
5th and a 7th.
Yeah,
7th.
Oh,
6th
never
and
mind.
6th.
I thought that said round 2. I was like, yes, we're obviously going to take that.
I was like, holy moly. 6th and 7th. All right, we'll reject all them. We're not trading with anybody. Nobody talk to us. We don't want trades.
Ooh, Trevor Etienne. Bloodlines. Ooh. That Tyler Show is the second player available, and we only have the Bills and Cowboys between us. I want to take our quarterback here.
Okay, Bills and Cowboys, they're not taking a quarterback. It's fine. He'll be there.
Just wait till the Ravens trade up because they're looking to get rid of their quarterback. Are we really going running back here? Because Woody Marks was the best player for USC. Holy fuck. Are you hearing this at all?
No.
The thunder? Wow.
Your apocalypse in Washington happening?
Yeah, I'm going to close my window.
Which is a casual rainstorm in Pennsylvania.
Okay. All the way. By the way, pardon me. I am wearing sweats. I don't usually wear sweats. I normally wear jeans.
It's bad. Yeah. I'm not here to judge. That's what the comments are for. During the 2024 campaign with the Trojans, Mark averaged an impressive 5.7 yards per carry while continuing to display the reliable hands that made him such a versatile weapon throughout his career. His production was consistent across all 5 collegiate seasons, accumulating 1,883 rushing yards and 22 touchdowns on the ground, along with 1,500 receiving yards and 5 scores through the air. I think this guy could be nice. He lacks
Woody Marks.
Yeah.
Oh, he was the best player on USC. Like when we played USC, the only reason they lost, or the only reason we won, was because they Lincoln Riley's an idiot and doesn't realize that Woody Marks is the best player on USC, and decided to throw 5 interceptions instead of just handing the ball off.
On third downs, Mark will immediately contribute with his exceptional receiving ability and elusiveness after the catch. His understanding of defensive leverage paired with quick decision-making makes him a dangerous option for option routes and screens. The concerns about his age and limited power between the tackles suggest a complementary role rather than the feature duty. I think we don't
need a feature duty guy. We need DJ Dallas back.
Get rid of the advertising.
Don't get rid of that.
I will. All right. I think this is a good
Woody
spot.
Marks?
Yeah.
Sweet. And then we'll take Tyler Show.
Tyler is gone. No way.
That's because you hit.
I'm on running backs. Okay. Woo, I was concerned. I was getting ready to look like an idiot. All right. I want to show you why people think this guy is like the sleeper.
Yeah, I heard God, I'm an idiot. Hugh Millen on the radio this guy looks like a Disney character.
6'5". It's a big dude. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. I feel like there's summaries that show what we want to see. The tape shows a quarterback who thrives in structured passing attacks featuring pass-heavy play action usage. When Sal can plant that back foot and drive through his throws off play action, he generates impressive velocity to all levels of the field. That play action prowess combined with his ability to layer passes between zones makes him an ideal fit with systems like San Francisco or LA to emphasize rhythmic timing throws and vertical shots off run action. I think this is exactly like where the offense is going to wind up going. Yeah.
It has to. That's what works. Also, are they talking about the Rams or the Chargers? Because I don't know if Jim Harbaugh is a really systematical passer or rhythm passer. I'm assuming they're talking about the Rams. Is this our last pick?
We have 2 picks left. We are in the 7th round.
Okay, go linebacker. Scroll. I'll do the last pick. Never mind. You do this one. I'll do the last pick. I'll do the last pick.
All right. I'm just looking here. Oh. Just trying to look. Oh, man, I forgot about him. I would have taken him with the last pick. This guy is a freak.
Really?
I got to watch a lot of Razorback football this season, and he is a bulldozer. Runs with exceptional downhill momentum and generates significant power through his hips, continually punishing would-be tacklers that don't bring the proper technique. Gets behind his pads effectively when hitting interior gaps. Follows the former quarterback background, translates into above-average field awareness, particularly when identifying cutback lanes against aggressive. But I mean, this guy has. Oh man, there were so many times this past season where I was like, I would love for him to be a Seahawk.
Take it.
No, we already got a running back. I ain't getting to. We got Woody Marks.
Why? We need a Travis Homer for every DJ Dallas, dude.
I mean, do we
Jabbar Muhammad's still there?
Yeah.
If he would have let him go undrafted.
Let him go.
Wait, scroll down. Scroll down one photo. See that photo of him?
Yeah.
Where's the Duck player?
I don't know.
Where? He transferred from Washington to Oregon, and that's why nobody likes him.
Shame.
Who you liking here?
Maybe another linebacker or a corner
or a punter. I don't know.
You're gonna draft punter with that last pick. I just know it.
I'm really not. Go down. Keep going. Yeah, right there. Cam Fabici-Lannon. Oh, we could take Deion Sanders' son.
Shiloh Sanders.
Check out his scouting report.
Has plummeted due to recent shoulder injury, expected to sideline him for 6 months. Lay setback adds to a concerning history that includes ACL tear at Jackson State, previous finger issues, and casting a shadow for NFL prospects. I mean,
dude, we have to.
We're in the 7th round. This is where you take flyers.
If we can get a Sanders in the 7th round.
Draft.
We just picked the wrong one. Okay, go to linebacker, scroll all the way down. Okay, he's not on there for some reason, even though he's projected to be. I got throat they go on.
Yeah, I can tell. That's quite something.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Internet. How are you doing out there? My buddy Joe's currently dying. I'm glad this draft isn't timed. I mean, might be missing our draft pick here.
Dude, that's not good. I just coughed up a storm. Oh, I'm going back.
This whole drafting thing's got Joe real choked up, everybody. So you just gotta bear with him.
Dude, I don't know what the heck. I think I got coronavirus, guys. That's one of the worst coughing fits I've had in a while. Okay, I'm gonna take Cameron Fabiculanan or Giles Jackson, whichever one you decide on.
I don't even know who those people are. Where are they?
Defensive back from Washington or wide receiver from Washington. Is my voice still messed up? Yep. It's going to be messed up for a couple days. That was terrible.
Through 5 seasons at Washington, Fabiculanan demonstrated versatility, playing multiple positions in the secondary.
Yeah.
His trajectory peaked as a key contributor, showing up in crucial moments. I mean, I kind of like a guy who can play multiple things. Gets eaten up by blockers at the point of attack, lacking fundamental strength. So that's a weakness. Scheme fit will be crucial. He's best suited for quarters-heavy system that allows him to read route combinations from depth rather than spend significant time in the box, which is the exact opposite of what McDonald is running. While coverage instincts translate, I just want to pick him because
Don't check
he's
out Giles Jackson first. Wide receiver.
Washington.
I'm sure you got to scroll all the way down. Yep, there you go. At 5'9", 187, scored 4 touchdowns in the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl.
Gap scheme offense is featuring jet motion and RPO concepts aligned with Jackson's skill set, allowing him to operate in space while minimizing physical matchups. His value on special teams provides roster flexibility. Those frames suggests development as a complementary piece in the passing game, which is what we need.
I mean, complimentary. So he's not going to be a Jake Bobo. He's not going to be the star of your offense, but
I mean, he's pretty explosive. So,
dude, he scored 4 touchdowns in the bowl game last year, or not even last year. Yes, it was New Year's Eve, 3 months ago. It's up to you. I'm taking either one of those guys. Really, I was going to take Carson Bruner. Give your draft a title.
Oh, I have.
I'm just kidding. Don't worry about it.
Okay, let's close that. Can we
I'll take a photo of it so we can remember.
Is there a way that I can
scroll up all the way? Not up all the way but on our draft board for the team console. Scroll to the top, and I'll take a picture. And the second round is an unrealistic draft, by the way.
Yeah. I can't believe Tyler Warren fell that far. That is wild.
No, he's gonna go like top 10. Look at that, Giles Jackson and Shiloh Sanders in prime time. He's not quite prime time. He's kind of like a midday
Closing
talk
time.
show. Midday talk show. Sanders.
Let's see. So Dart went to the Dolphins.
I mean, come on, dude. I've been seeing a lot of Tetroa McMillan coming here. What do you think about that? Oh, you want Genty?
Well, I love him going to Minnesota. That's pretty cool. Who are you saying?
Tetro McMillan, the wide receiver from Arizona. He's basically go down.
Pretty cool.
Oh, you've watched him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. Kind of replace DK. He's a bigger guy like DK, except I think he can like actually play receiver good.
Hey, we got Savon Williams. That's our big wide receiver.
Oh yeah, Savion is the savior.
Want to just see who else went where, because this draft is ridiculous and people fell like bonkers.
Yeah, Matthew Golden.
Yeah, Isaiah Bond.
Donovan Jackson. We almost took him with the 18th. Emeka Ibuka is this. Actually, I lied. He's like the second receiver now, right? But behind Tet McMillan. Jack Sawyer is another one if he falls to us in the second round, because I haven't really been seeing him as much in the first round. That would be an awesome take. I really liked him.
I agree.
I liked how off the field stuff, but during that flag thing with Michigan, I mean, he was one of the first ones there fighting Michigan. I thought that was pretty sweet because he like actually cared.
Oh,
that's early.
Saquon Barkley and Travion Henderson on the same team. What a nightmare.
That's early, dude. That's no Woody Marks like we got, right?
Yeah. Quinn Ewers to the Giants.
We're gonna draft him because I hate him. Has anybody watched Quinn Ewers play football, or have they just like seen his name?
Will Howard to the Raiders.
I don't hate it. Will Howard's a winner.
Oh man, that is great.
I wish we could just have all the picks. You know, everybody else could have what we don't want.
Yeah, Jalen Mill.
Wait, didn't they get Howard too? Or they got Ewers and Milrow and Jameis and Russell?
What a quarterback room. The Giants don't know what they're doing. They're pulling a RG3 Kirk Cousins. But worse.
A little
Kevin
worse.
Winston Jr. I wouldn't mind him coming either because he's a pretty good talent.
Scatterbo.
Man, Scatterbo fell all the way to the fourth. Holy moly.
I heard he is falling. The Great White Hope isn't quite what everybody
sneaky
thought.
Good. Sneaky good.
He's sneaky fast, I'll tell you what. Don't even.
I mean, if there is a comp to Justin Fields in this year's draft, it would be this guy. So, good luck, New York.
Dude, no. Tua.
Tua. Yeah, well.
He's left-handed. He's like, sucks.
Oh, the Syracuse guy.
Yeah.
That's a very Saints pick.
That's a very Eagles pick too. Right underneath him. That does make sense.
Yeah.
Anybody else stand out? Oh, Kobe King going to Seattle. Geniuses made that one.
I know. True genius. Let's see. Riley Leonard goes
they took Will Howard too. So they have the two national championship quarterbacks facing
a winning culture. A winning culture. Always compete, baby. The Pete Carroll way.
Let's see. Oh, look, the 49ers drafted a punter.
Well, there's a kicker. There's another kicker. Back-to-back kickers.
Ooh, Woody Marks. Whoever made that pick looks like a genius. Yeah, Tyler Shaw. How do you pronounce it? Is it Shaw or Show?
Sow.
Shao?
Sow. The H is silent.
That sucks.
Curtis Rourke.
ETN.
Have fun being a backup for the rest of your life.
No, he's gunning for Allen's job. Hey, what'd you think about Allen not being like, hey, what's $5 million when you're already making 50? That was pretty cool. I didn't actually like him until I heard him say that. I was like,
I thought it was pretty cool. I think that he's changed a lot of people's opinion about him.
He changed mine. I never liked him.
That's a Brown pick right there.
Dude, quit highlighting all the Penn State guys. Why don't you?
Because I know the most about him. You made me pick a Washington guy at the end. Stop talking about me being a homer. Why
don't you highlight the one Washington guy that's gonna get drafted this year?
Oh wait, give me a second. I will give me a second.
Dude, Craig Woodson. Hey, can you click on Craig Woodson? Any relation to Charles?
I think so.
From Cal.
Maybe not.
I feel like they would have said something already.
I feel like it would have been in the first line.
Exactly.
Natural leader.
Sorry.
No Charles.
Cons, not a very good football player. Pros, is related to Charles Woodson.
Oh, Luke Leahy, tight end from Iowa. You have brought great shame on the school that only produces tight ends.
No, that's the next Tebow right there.
Going all the way in the 7th round. How dare you?
Tight end Jacksonville. That's Tebow. When I hear tight end from Jacksonville, there's two guys I think of: Mercedes Lewis and Tim Tebow.
Look! This is a very Seahawks pick right here. Look at that
talent. Look at that talent. That's
all right.
Athletic guy right there.
Who's Mr. Irrelevant? Sam Brown Jr., wide receiver. Wow. I mean, let's see. 4'4", 40.
Wait, go up. Yeah, see if he did his hair like our guy, he could be 6'6", easy.
That's not how you measure people. Okay, that's neat. All right, well, that was cool.
Well, I think that's about it. I'm sorry for keeping you so long.
No, that was neat.
We got a frequent flyer here. Want to say hi before we leave. Iona, nice to see you. Yeah, she's always commenting on our shows. I don't know if you see that. Iona, if you're not already subscribed to Zach here, his link to his channel is the first sentence in the description. So,
well, we did. I guess we can answer the last question because we did our mock draft.
Oh, after the mock? No, we suck after the mock draft. But before it, yeah, we were a lot better until we ruined it.
I like the direction they're going. I selfishly wish that we would have at least one offensive lineman signed, but you got to balance the money. So
here's what I'm hoping: we draft a lot of guys like Giles Jackson, like I just showed you, 5'9", 190 pounds. Stick them in the offensive line. They're going to be the fastest offensive lineman in the league. Maybe draft Tez Johnson out of Oregon, who's 5'6", 145 pounds, lightest guy at the combine. Throw him there at center. See, I don't know, dude. I agree with what they're doing. I heard one of the analysts say, I think they really have their line. Sorry, I'm not. I just laughed saying that out loud. But he said, I think they have their line figured out except one position, and that's center.
That's a shame.
Sorry, I know. I literally, I swear to God, I heard somebody say that, and I laughed saying it out loud.
Take away their media license. How dare they?
What do you have going on this week? Racing? Is that on the same channel or no?
I don't like live stream any of my racing stuff, but if you are interested in any of that, you can either go to Spin Move iRacing Network, and you'll be able to find us there on YouTube. We do have a podcast that does a particular league that's in their off season right now. That's the High Octane podcast. And then on Facebook,
I can't believe that name was not taken by somebody like really famous.
I know, it's crazy.
That's like a speed channel name.
What can I say? But if you would like to follow my personal escapades on iRacing, you can look up Z Woods Racing on Facebook and follow me there.
All right. Well, yeah, I think that's everything for about 2 weeks. I think we talked about doing the draft. We'll probably see you guys during the draft. I guess I should probably talk to this after we get off. So I will see you guys later. Thanks for coming, and thanks for everybody who watched, is watching, and will watch in the future.
All right, take care.